Hi, in this lecture video, we are going to discuss about on topic on hydro power plant. In this PPT, we are going to discuss about introduction to the hydro power plant, the site selection for the hydro power plant, the components of the hydro power plant, then comparison of hydro power plant with other power plants, and finally conclusions. First, the introduction to the hydropower plant. The hydropower plant is a power plant. We can get electric power with the help of water. In hydropower plant, the kinetic energy stored in the water was converted into electrical energy. It was said in the literature that the 30% of the total power in the world was produced by the hydropower plant, which was estimated to be around the potential of about 2724 mega kilowatt. In India, the electric potential was from the hydropower plant was estimated to be around 80 kilowatt. In terms of percentage, 25.32% of total electricity was produced by the hydropower plant in India. Next, the site selection for the hydropower plant. For developing hydropower plant, the several parameters are considered for the site selection, such as availability of water, water storage, water height, accessibility of site, distance from the load center, geological characteristics of the site. Next, we will see the components of the hydropower plant. The components of the hydropower plant are dam and reservoirs, spillway, surge tank, penstock, turbine, power hose, and trap tube. The first you see about the dam and reservoir. The dam, the first and foremost requirement was the dam. The dam in which water was stored. The reservoir was placed behind the dam, which was located higher than the rest of the dam structure. The height of the water in the reservoir decides the potential energy of the water. For example, higher the water, the more will be the potential energy. Next, spillway. The spillway is considered as a safety valve. It was mainly used to discharge the overflow of the water when the reservoir was full. Next, surge tank. The surge tank was used as a temporary reservoir. It was mainly used to stabilizing the velocity and the pressure in the penstock, and thereby saves the penstock from the getting damaged. Next, penstock. The penstock was a long pipe which was a connection between the reservoir and the power hose, which comprised of generation unit such as turbines and the generator. The penstock, the water moves in the high velocity and will strike the turbine. The turbine is connected to the generator which will produce the electricity. The next powerhouse, the powerhouse usually contains the following components such as hydraulic turbines, electric generator, governors, air ducts, switchboard, storage batteries, and cranes. The turbine which converts the kinetic energy of the water into rotational motion. The rotational motion turbine was connected to the generator. The generator which makes the change in EMF, and finally electricity was produced and stored in the powerhouse. Generally, two types of turbine was used in the for converting the kinetic energy into rotational motions, which was impulse turbine and reaction turbine. Impulse turbine converts the energy of the fluid in the form of pressure. However, in the reaction turbine, the energy was produced when the fluid undergoes a change in the momentum. The impulse turbine is classified into Pelton, turbo, and cross flow. The reaction turbines may be Francis, propeller, propellant, or tubular. The next we will see the comparison of hydro power plant with the other power plants. In terms of investment, the hydro power plant may be high when compared to the thermal and the nuclear. In fuel cost for the hydro power plant may be lower when compared to the thermal and nuclear power plant. The energy cost may be low for the hydro plant, high for the thermal and nuclear power plant. The transfer line may be longer for the hydro, but shorter for the nuclear and the thermal power plant. The building time may be considered long for the hydro, but lower for thermal, long for nuclear. The lifetime may be hydro may be long, however small for the thermal and nuclear power plant. Finally, conclusions. However, we have produced a number of electricity from the hydropower. However, the optimization may be needed to improve the power rate of the hydropower plant. It was stated the small hydropower plant is required in all states to improve the power rate of the power rate of the hydropower plant. Thank you.